everyone. So today I'm going to share with you my most favorite homeschool manipulatives or materials that I use for my son when I'm teaching him. So this might take a long time because there are actually quite a few. I'm not going to show everything because this will take forever, but let me show you some of my most favorite materials that I use. First one is this. This is like Montessori. So what we do, I have here some wooden strips with numbers, vegetables. So there's numbers, vegetables. These are school supplies. These are vehicles, transportation, animals, and baby stuffs. Okay, so what happens is that we also have shapes here. Now per set meron siyang there is like one bag of pictures. Then your child or your student are going to match. So you're going to put this way. Taas mo siya. And then since there are holes, so you will put each picture that actually has the same with this strip. So which is very good. I started doing this, introducing this to Jacob since he was since he was baby. I think 1 or 2 years old, and then until now I still do it with him, for reinforcement. Bragging aside, my son is now second sa classroom niya. So yeah. Next, another thing that I like is this one. Actually, this is one of the most expensive, I think, purchases that I've had. I asked my coworker to purchase this in Amazon. So this is the Grimswood rainbow. It's very sturdy. I really like it, and there's so many things that you can do with it. So yeah, I really like that. You can do colors, sizes, everything. Another thing is this Connect 4. So but the wooden one. So I have the chips inside. I didn't take it out. So you put the chips in. This is very good for hand and eye coordination, for language, for maths. Very nice. I like it. And then we move on to this one entire set of the Suhak Nara. Suhak Nara in Korean. Suhak means math and Nara means nation. So everything is about math. Okay, so there is this catalog. It's a guide for parents and teachers on how to use these materials. So marami siyang different types of materials and how you're going to use. Very, very useful and very, very nice indeed. Very sturdy. You can use it for years. Pass it to generations, like different. So there, this one I have here. So meron siyang hang on, let's see, where is that? Ayun. Sorry. So ito. So each material meron siyang ganyan, no? May label. And it has containers, so it is very, very good and very handy. So you just put it inside the holes for the child to do for counting. So they can be for counter, for sorting, whatever thing that you want to actually introduce to your child. Colors, very nice. So there are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, you can get the guidebook that will teach you how to use that to your child, with your child. I have some Unifix here, there. So different colors. I'm sure parents and teachers would know what the Unifix is. That's actually very good, you know, for counting. So if your lesson with your child is counting, then you can use that. We also have here other counters that are like the ducks. I have here cow, pig, farm animals. Very nice. Rabbits. Okay, this is kind of like the one that that Learning Resources has. I also have that, the bears, the teddy bears. So yeah, but this one are different farm animals. So there, very nice. I like that. This one is transportation counters. So as you can see from the picture, there's airplane, there's boat, there's train, and there's a bus. So there. So it depends, so that the kids will actually not get bored when you're teaching them math. My child is kind of allergic to worksheets. So what happens is that I try to look for manipulatives so that he would not get bored. And then I also have this. These are numbers from 1 to 100. And then it comes with a chart. So the child will find the number and then put these things. Yeah, very nice. And then it also comes with shapes. So we have different shapes: circle, square, sizes, different sizes. You know, there's so many possibilities that you can do with this. And it also comes with the 3D shapes. I have here cubes, triangles, cylinders, sphere. So yeah, if you introduce that to your kid. And then it also comes with another Unifix, which are, you know, like singular color. So all are blue inside. So maganda siya kasi hindi siya ganun kadami. Unlike if you buy like one big bucket and then hindi rin naman nagagamit lahat ng bata or sa klase, nagkakawala-wala lang. Unlike in this case, pwede siyang ilagay sa learning centers, right? So I also have the links. Yan. So again, if you want to teach color blue, if you want to teach numbers, and then your child will just make like, okay, give me 3 links. So there. Kumusta naman yung eye bag ko? Wala kang tulog kagabi. Literal. And then, it comes with a bowl. So, para alam ng bata, para mabili siya i-sort, pwede mong gamitin to. Maganda. It comes with this 10 grams. I actually have a bigger one. But this is a very old one. So, I use that. And then, they can form different shapes. Also, in this set comes different types of flashcards. So, kapag ka nagtuturo ka, so for example, so 2 plus 9, like that. So, 2 Unifix plus 9 Unifix, then the child will count. Okay, if you want to start introducing the the addition. So, isang ganyan yan, napakarami. And then, there's also like other flashcards that I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it. I'm not gonna. Maybe some of them, but not all. And then also this one, addition, sorting. There's also time telling. So I have the clock there somewhere. Jacob was playing with it. So if you want to teach about time, may mga ganyan. 8 o'clock. Diba? Ang galing. And what is good about this is they may be pricey if you buy the entire set, but this will last you for a long time until maybe your kid is in elementary. If you want to keep teaching them by yourself or, you know, kahit may tutor ka, paggamit mo, pwede. And not only for one kid, you can also share that to your other kids. Now, if you watch my video about my child's playroom, you can see that I introduced there that I have also another learning material, which is the gabe or the spiel gabe. Okay, I don't know exactly how you pronounce it. So I have the Frobel gifts. Okay, so from 1 to 10. Now among those, I don't like. I mean, not that I don't like, but not all of them are my favorites. But among my favorites are the gabe or the gift number 9. This one. Ganda niya. Oh, very colorful. Now you can teach your child about shapes, or they can even just teach them about creativity. They can form some stuffs. And what is good about this is it's wooden, so very sturdy, very sturdy. I really love it. Very colorful, vibrant colors. Talagang hindi ka lugi pag bili mo siya. So if you get the chance to find and buy this, it's really heavy, but wow, amazing. I love it. I love it. I have also the gabe number 8, the gift number 8. Now for gift number 8, these are just like different sizes of sticks that the children can use when they form something. I'm gonna put a picture here of how some children or teachers use it. Okay, there. And also this one, this is the gift number 2. It's like this, and then you take it out, and there comes different colors of pegs, and then your child will just put in there. So pag kunyari sinabi mo mag-drawing ka, maggawa ka ng anything, picture, or sige line up all orange colors, very good fine motor skills, hand and eye coordination. I love this. I love this. Really, really love this. Okay, this is just one of the best material that I have for Jacob. And then I have here gift number 10. Oh dear. That is very good also for counters. So or kunyari may mga lines ka, and then you want your child to follow or make different shapes with this. Very good material indeed. Very worth. Is it worth the money even though it's expensive? Yes, indeed. Highly recommended. Very highly recommended. Another thing I have here, gift number 7, shapes. So yeah, different shapes, loose parts. So child will, your child can actually make different, creations, forms, And number 9 here, para siyang metal. And different shapes din. So, kunyari, gagawa sila ng face. And then, there's this, the mouth, eyes, mixed with other colors. It's just amazing. If I had this when I was a kid, I would probably be super happy. But I'm sure my parents also cannot afford that because it's expensive. These materials are quite pricey. Actually, even until now, they're quite pricey. So, it's really a gem. Really gem. And then I have here the Montessori color. So actually I introduced this to Jacob when he was still a baby. For colors, sorting, finding the same and different colors. So for example, yellow, red, yeah, there. Okay. Okay, moving on. So apart from that, I actually made my own, like busy book. So I printed some stuffs from online, and then their loose parts. So there's many of them, but yeah. Okay. So for example, you want to teach about shapes or fish, they match. So for example, heart, and meron siyang Velcro. So the child will just find a match. If you're a friend of mine in Facebook or Instagram, you would see the different activities that I do with my child. I actually try to compile them, and I try. So there. There's also here sorting colors, and then numbers, counting. So yeah, a lot of things possible that you can actually print these days online, and just I laminate it. I have a laminating machine, so I laminate them at home, and then yeah, let my child play with it. You know, a laminating machine is also another very good investment, because I've had my laminating machine was given to me by my husband for my I think 29th birthday or 30th birthday, when I was already here in Korea. So one of my birthdays, I asked for a laminating machine, and yeah, until now I'm still using it, especially with when making materials. So I'm not I don't really have to go out and buy, you know, flashcards, because I can just print them online and then laminate them and then let the child use it for a long time. So there. Now, di ko sinasabi na kailangan na bumili kayo ng marami ng ganito karami. No, no, no. But I'm just sharing to you some of my favorite homeschool materials for my child. And now, if you're in Korea, there are many parents, I'm sure, that, you know, if their child have already outgrown these materials, then I like to sell it for a cheaper price and get it. But sometimes, you know, if you're lucky, you can even get it for free. You know, may iba, as presents, diba? So yeah, and then nowadays there are so many ideas online already on what you can do to homeschool your child, especially during the pandemic. My child still goes to school. Yes, every day he goes to school, because we don't have any nannies here. So he goes to school, and then thing is that, you know, when he goes to school, they don't really get to play as much as they want or learn as much as they want, because it's very irregular nowadays. The classes are very irregular because of the pandemic. Not everyone goes to school. Sometimes only an emergency care. So basically, you know, daycare is kind of thing lang. So they don't have the proper learning. So what I do, it's okay with me as long as my child is safe in the school. But at home, I try to really teach him as much as I can. Not every day, because I'm also working full-time and I also get tired. Tao lang, papagod din. But if I have time, then I do prepare activities for my son. I have a tough tray for sensory activities, you know, play mat for him, and I have beans for, you know, whenever I want to do messy play, because it's very expensive if you're going to send your child to a hagwon here in Korea, which is actually a trend here in Korea. They send their kids to a hagwon. But if you can do it, why not do it, right? You can save more money and you can bond with your child. And of course, it makes a better memory for your child, right? So there you go. I hope you enjoyed. And I think it's time for me to rest, because my eyes really are very droopy now. I'm gonna sleep soon. So I'll see you next time. I'll see you next video. I'm probably gonna cook something for the Chinese Korean New Year. Yeah, solal. So I'm gonna share with you another recipe later on. So I'll see you next time, everyone. Bye.